Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons in context to Candela Obscura. So I've completed the first episode of Candela Obscura. I watched it when it dropped on YouTube. I don't bother with Twitch. I don't think it's a good platform. I have no idea why anybody uses it. YouTube defeats it in every possible way. Just something as basic as, hey, here's my video. I put it up, 3 years ago. It's exactly where it was then. They don't even handle the basics. I have no idea why anybody uses Twitch for anything. CharacterSheet.com just said that Twitch made changes which could kick Critical Role, their largest content creator, off the platform, which is astounding, right? Really, really amazing. But I watched all of episode 1, and it is incredible. So what I want to talk about is, did they do anything that is better than what is being done in Dungeons and Dragons today? And this is a critically important question, because it doesn't. So was Candela Obscura built to be a D&D killer? Doesn't matter. And the reason why is the tabletop role-playing game community is looking for a Dungeons and Dragons killer, right? And so they will apply that to your game, just regardless of what you intended as a creator. They will apply that to your game, regardless of, it doesn't matter what you intended, right? The tabletop role-playing game community is looking for a Dungeons & Dragons killer. So did Candela Obscura do anything unique, fresh, cool that Dungeons & Dragons doesn't do? The answer is yes. Candela Obscura is absolutely the number one threat to Dungeons & Dragons that exists today, without exception. It is tremendous. It is extremely impressive what they've accomplished. So what did they do that is better than that is unique, that is not represented anywhere in Dungeons and Dragons, and better than what Dungeons and Dragons does currently? And that is the circle. The circle is extremely powerful. So Candela Obscura is a secret society in this occult Victorian world, okay? And what they do is they're think of them as the Men in Black agency, right? So think of them as a powerful, adventuring organization that brings resources to bear on supernatural problems. Okay, almost like the X-Files, right? Think of the X-Files segment of the FBI. That's better, because Men in Black. That anybody care about that anymore? The answer is no. Nobody cares about the Men in Black anymore. But actually, X-Files, I think people do care about that. That is a much more strong, living legacy, right? So it's very interesting where we arrive, right? So Candela Obscura pulls together circles, right? They're we're going to take this agent, this agent, this agent, and this agent. We're going to pull them together, and we're actually going to bind them together as a circle. And there's actually a narrative. There is a narrative structure for this, and there is a mechanical benefit for this. And it literally binds the party together in a way that is useful and powerful and meaningful, and says, hey, we want you to understand this. This is very important for you to understand that that your party matters. And that if you guys quibble and oh, I don't like this guy, I'm lone wolfing over there. You suck, you die, right? You suck, you die. There it is. It's that simple. You suck, you die, right? And this game is no. None of your stupid lone wolfing. We're going to build it into the narrative structure. We're going to build it and we're going to give you a mechanical reason to say our player characters are cohesively one team moving toward one goal. And we can break that team apart, right? And reforge it with new characters whenever we want. But when that breaking apart happens and the reforging happens, there are literally promises made to each other, made to the organization. Circles are sacred, right? It's sacred. It's saying, hey, you are joining this circle. You will support this circle. You are in or you're out. And the moment you say you're in, right, all your stupid, lone wolfing nonsense, which has been a problem in Dungeons & Dragons for ages, is gone, right? And it says, hey, I know you guys can have cosmetic differences, and you can fight amongst yourselves, but it better be quick and it better be cosmetic, right? Because we're not going to waste game time on it, you running off, splitting the party and doing a bunch of weird stuff. It's saying this is literally a circle. You're in or you're out, and once you're in, it's done, and there's a mechanical benefit to you and every other player there, and you advance together. It is like nothing seen in Dungeons & Dragons, and it is powerful and awesome, and you got to witness it. Get over to YouTube. Twitch can go quick kick rocks. Get over to YouTube. Watch it where you can watch it, where I know you can watch it now. Who knows if you can watch anything on Twitch, right? Like, here today, gone tomorrow. Thank you, next. No thank you. I really have no idea why anybody wastes a single minute on Twitch. But get over to YouTube. Watch episode 1 of Candela Obscura. This thing is a major threat to Dungeons & Dragons. It's beautiful, and there is something unique in it. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get it in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.